Welcome to exercise 2. Number 1. You are given a right angle triangle with one short side 3 and the other short side 5. You are required to find sine alpha, cos alpha, tan alpha. 1.4 5 sine alpha plus 10 cos squared alpha. Number 2. P is the point -4, -5. Determine sine P of x. 2.2 sine squared P of x plus cos squared P of x. 2.3 sine P of x over cos P of x. 2.4 tan P of x. Alright, so you can pause the DVD and take the questions down and try them and then come back to have them marked. Alright. Okay, we are looking at number 1. Now when we look at number 1, we can see we're dealing with a right angle triangle. So since we're dealing with a right angle triangle, we are going to use SOHCAHTOA to find our answers. Because it's a right angle triangle, we're going to use SOHCAHTOA to find our answers. And because we're looking for alpha, then this is the opposite side. This is the adjacent side. And that is the hypotenuse. And we don't know what the hypotenuse is. So we will have to calculate it. So we will calculate the hypotenuse first. So hypotenuse squared is equal to other side squared plus other side squared, which is equal to 3 squared plus 5 squared. You put that in the calculator, you will get 9, 25, 34. So h is equal to square root 34. So that was part 1. First thing we had to find what was hypotenuse. So the hypotenuse is square root of 34. We can even go and write it in our, fill it in here. We now know that the hypotenuse is square root 34. Right. Now, you want number 1.1. You want sine alpha. Sine alpha, sine is opposite over hypotenuse. Opposite over hypotenuse. And then you look at your diagram. Your opposite is 3, hypotenuse root 34. So it is 3 over root 34. Right. Now let's go on to the other side and do 1.2. You want cos alpha. Cos alpha is equal to A over H. Cos is equal to A over H. A is 5 and H is root 34. 1.3. You want tan alpha. Tan alpha is opposite over adjacent. Opposite over adjacent. So tan alpha, opposite is 3, adjacent is 5. So this is equal to 3 over 5. And now we come to 1.4. You want 5 sine alpha plus 10 cos squared alpha. Alright, now that means you want 5 times sine is O over H plus 10 times cos is A over H and it will be squared. Now that will be 5, O is 3, H is root 34. This will be O is 3. So this will be 3 over root 34. Right? And this one will be plus 10 into a is 5 over root 34 squared. Now you can just put that in your calculator exactly how it is and get the answer. Or if I just simplify this a little bit, you'll get 15 over root 34 plus. Now remember this, you can put like this in the calculator solves your problem. But if you haven't got a calculator, then the power comes first. So this will be squared first, then multiply by 10. So leave the 10 just like that. That will become 25 over 34. And that simplifies to 15 over root 34 plus 250 over 34. And you can put that in the calculator and get the answer. So let me just go and put that into the calculator and see what answer we get. Okay.